Arriving in a new country is always thrilling, but imagine doing it with just $70 in your pocket. That was my reality as I landed in Germany on a crisp October morning in 2025. This wasn't a travel mishap. It was a challenge I set for myself. I wanted to prove that travel isn't just for the wealthy. It's for anyone willing to be resourceful and adventurous. My plan: explore Berlin's vibrant streets and Bavaria's fairy tale landscapes, all on a shoestring. With so little money, every decision mattered. Where to eat, how to get around, what to see. Instead of fancy hotels, I sought out local experiences and authentic connections. The constraint became my guide, pushing me away from tourist traps and toward real, meaningful encounters. Standing in Berlin's Hauptbahnhof with just $70 was daunting, but it made every moment feel intentional. I became an active participant in daily life, not just a passing tourist. This journey was about collecting experiences, not possessions. My budget forced me to find joy in simple pleasures: a chat with a shopkeeper, a quiet park bench. I wanted to show that a rich travel experience isn't about money, it's about curiosity and connection. With $70, I promised myself to seek out the human side of Germany. This trip would be a lesson in resourcefulness and a testament to the idea that the best things in life are often free. Let's see how far $70 can really take you. Traveling on a tight budget in Germany means getting creative with the essentials: transport, food, and lodging. Couch surfing and hospitality exchanges became my go-to for free accommodation and instant cultural immersion. My Berlin host shared insider tips on cheap eats and free sights. In Bavaria, a local family welcomed me to their dinner table. Supermarkets like Aldi and Lidl were my culinary playgrounds: fresh bread, local cheese, and chocolate picnics in scenic spots. For transport, I booked Flixbus tickets in advance and walked everywhere I could, discovering hidden corners of each city. Day passes for public transit saved me euros, and a reusable water bottle meant free refills everywhere. Street food stalls offered hearty German classics for just a few euros. These simple strategies made budget travel not just possible, but deeply rewarding. Berlin's history and art are everywhere, and much of it is free. I stood before the Brandenburg Gate, walked to the Reichstag's dome for panoramic city views, and reflected at the memorial to the murdered Jews of Europe. The East Side Gallery, a stretch of the Berlin Wall covered in murals, turned a simple walk into an art adventure. Neighborhoods like Kreuzberg and Friedrichshain are outdoor galleries, with street art around every corner. At Mauerpark's flea market, I soaked in the lively atmosphere and joined the crowd for outdoor karaoke. The Turkish market in Kreuzberg offered affordable, delicious street food and a feast for the senses. Berlin's green spaces, like the Tiergarten and Tempelhofer Feld, became my sanctuaries for picnics and people watching. These parks and public spaces are the city's lungs, always open and always free. Exploring Berlin on a budget meant experiencing its creative, resilient spirit up close. The best parts of the city didn't cost a thing. Bavaria's Alps and castles look expensive, but nature's beauty is free. Instead of paying to enter Neuschwanstein Castle, I hiked to Marienbrücke for the iconic view. No ticket needed. Wandering through towns like Mittenwald, I admired frescoed houses and enjoyed a bakery treat in the square. Local festivals, often free to enter, let me soak in Bavarian music and traditions without spending much. Hiking trails crisscross the Alps, offering everything from gentle lakeside strolls to challenging climbs. I skipped pricey cable cars and let my own 2 feet take me to breathtaking vistas. A picnic of supermarket finds became a feast with mountain views. In Bavaria, the main attractions, nature, culture, and community, are open to everyone. The best experiences cost nothing but time and curiosity. My most memorable moments in Germany were the ones that cost the least. In Berlin, a kind elderly woman walked me to the East Side Gallery, sharing hidden city details along the way. In a Bavarian village, a gardener offered me a fresh apple and a warm smile as church bells rang at sunset. my Berlin couchsurfing host invited me to a spetty gathering. Cheap beers by the canal, deep conversations, and instant friendship. One rainy afternoon in the Tiergarten, I listened to a violinist play just for himself and the rain, sharing a silent moment of beauty. These small acts of kindness and connection became the true highlights of my journey. They reminded me that travel is about people, not just places. The best stories come from unexpected encounters. With an open heart and a light wallet, I found magic everywhere. The richness of travel isn't measured in money spent, but in memories made. Sometimes the simplest moments are the most unforgettable. A $70 budget forced me to engage with Germany like a local. I learned to navigate public transport, shop in neighborhood stores, and spend time where real people gather. Eating on park benches and asking for directions led to genuine conversations and cultural insights. Living frugally broke down barriers, making me more approachable and observant. I noticed everyday details, recycling systems, greetings, and social rituals that most tourists miss. This style of travel transformed sightseeing into a tapestry of real human experiences. By stepping out of my comfort zone, I found the authentic Germany beyond the guidebooks. As my journey ended, my wallet was empty, but my heart was full. I'd stood at the Brandenburg Gate, hiked to castle views, and shared laughter with new friends, all on $70. The constraints of my budget sparked creativity and connection. Every challenge became a small victory. Every simple pleasure a treasure. I learned that you don't need wealth to explore the world, just curiosity and courage. Germany's public spaces and welcoming people make it perfect for budget travel. Don't wait for more money, the perfect time is now. In the end, it's the memories, not the money, that make us truly rich.